Hi, hello, namaste, hearty welcome. So happy that most of you are following all these things. Thank you very much, and thank you for letting me also know like what points have helped you. I'm so grateful that it's working. To God, yeah. Well, we are just continuing our discussion on this. So we have been doing from A to Z. I'm sure you have the screenshots of everything. Yeah. Just a quick revisit. A, B, C, D, E, accountability, belonging, coaching, decision making, empowerment. Then finding tools, giving the best pay, honoring small wins, incentivizing the results, not the efforts. And then having a joyful workplace. Then knowing our team. Then leveraging strengths, making memories, nurturing health, open door policy. Then punctuality check, question deviation, reading books, sharing bills or fees, then tracking daily progress. So all these things we read. Okay, so today we will close, the A to Z pillars, and still, if you have anything else which you feel, it should have been, part of this, please let me know. Okay, I'll try to include it, in a next session or a next leadership inspiration or something like that. Yeah. So you uphold in escalations. See, when everything is good, it's fine, that you maintain cordial relationship with everybody, friendly relationship with everybody. Bhai, आप मेरे बड़े भाई हो, team member says, and you say, he's my chota bhai, मेरी बड़ी बहन, छोटी बहन, you're like dad to me, you're like mom to me, elder sister to me. All this family love, kind of runs. Suddenly, a client escalation comes, okay, and boss bombards you. What do you do in that situation? As a leader, boss is bombarding you, or the client is bombarding you. What do you do? Do you take a stand for your team member, or you tell the boss, "Ki, huh, this fellow is, always like this. Then why did you retain him so long?" Why did you retain him so long? Why did you not give such feedback to the management at the very first outset? Why did you wait for such a big disaster to happen and then, disclose all these things? Who is at fault here? Even when escalation comes, as a leader, you have to take the blame. See, one of the things my directors in the previous company, Advantage One, Mrs. Nupur Punjabi, what she told me one day is, Nanda, we are responsible for everything that happens to us. That stuck in my mind, even now. Anytime, the sales are not going good, or uh, the client signups don't happen, I don't blame the team for it. I definitely, talk to the team, I give them inputs, and things like that. Every quarter companies place a demand for 500 US tax professionals. Now, where do I bring them from? There's no awareness here. So maybe I, as a leader, failed to create that awareness about these courses in the industry, in the society. So I take the blame on myself. Many clients, they don't know the importance of tax planning. They just want to file the taxes. Many, they don't want to maintain the books of accounts. They feel their Excel sheet is more than enough. So I feel that, me as a leader, or as an owner, or as a founder, I have not done my job properly in creating awareness, about these things. So learn to take the blame on you. Credit, give to the team. Blame, you should take, because it's because of you. See, when a child, see, off late I was seeing some movie, uh, Sankrantiki Vastunnam. Okay, it's a Telugu movie, wonderful movie. Okay, uh, Wonderful movie. Nice, comedy entertainer, good for Pongal festival and all. Now, in that, there's a small boy who talks very rudely, to elders, and things like that. They made it, as a comic scene there. Fine. But do you want to bring up your child like that? Do you want to bring up your child like that? That's something we all got to think about ourselves. A child will only talk what his parents permit. A team member will only do what his team leader tolerates. आज लेट आ गया, कुछ नहीं बोला बॉस, आधा घंटा, एक घंटा, कल को कुछ 2 घंटा, no reasons. See, if it is genuine reason, some hospital checks, some doctor visits, something, really, something happened on the way. Yes, but something which you tolerate is will continue always. You got to remember that. Whatever you tolerate, it will continue always. Now, I'm not saying, you must lose patience, but that's the first thing I told you. A, accountability. क्या टाइम पे आना है? Then P, we spoke about punctuality check. क्या टाइम पे आना है? Okay, एक दिन हुआ. I mean, from the last 4 days you have been coming the same, and every day you give me the same excuse. Why can't you get up early? Why can't you start early? This is your language with the team member, but to the management, you must be like, sir, he's good. Even when we had, such huge files on a single day, he sat for 12 hours and he did that. This, a chota galti ho gaya, unko chhod dijiye, that's fine. So uphold in escalations. In Adani Group, Mr. Adani, one of the richest men, Gujarati and all. So there was once, some miscalculation, in the stock and things like that. And Mr. Adani's company, they lost like 50 crores. 50 crores. So they wanted to fire, that CFO or whosoever is the head, the finance head and all. That's what, the board of directors took the decision. But you know what Mr. Adani said? This person realized his mistake. He did that mistake. He realized that. I don't want to fire him. Because if I fire him, somebody else will hire him. And this person will leak all our business practices. So I don't want that to happen. So he gave him a warning and then he retained that person. So even your team member, I'm not talking, about empathy alone, but also from a trade practice. Give them a warning and then keep them with you. That's good for you. Next, vacation or paid offs. See, you have the CLSL, all the EL, earned leave, paid leave, sick leave, and all that. But after a busy season, giving the people, a 1 week off, or sometimes, when they're working on even on Saturdays or something like that, giving them a paid off, some other day, compensation off, or some other day. That's good, giving holidays on birthdays. We do that at iLead. We give people, holidays on birthdays. You know, so something like that, we give vacation. That encourages people. That encourages people. Next, welcome feedback. Open door policy is sharing, the inputs and all. Now, welcoming feedback, on a product or a service, or after something has happened, is also very, very important. Is also very, very important. Now, instead of welcoming feedback, I feel because welcome feedback, it's covered in open door policy. I feel, that should be like woman harassment or man harassment. That's good. Yeah. Woman harassment, like Me Too campaign, what they have started. Now, it is not something, just to deal with Women or uh, men also. It's not just with women alone. So let's say welcome complaints. Let's say welcome complaints, not feedback. Read it as complaints. Okay, I'll put the updated one shortly. Welcome complaints, on workplace harassment, on women harassment, man harassment, anything. Welcome complaints. Next, exclude the wrong member. Exclude that team member who is causing that kind of harassment at the workplace. You got to exclude such people. People who are non performing, people who pollute the floor, let them go. ओ ये कंपनी में ये नहीं है, मेरे कंपनी में वो था, तो तू यहाँ क्यों आया? So why are you in this company? You should have been in that company only. Why did you come here? निकाल दिए तुझे. They fired you from there. Huh? Or you couldn't tolerate, all the practices, the standards that that company was following. You didn't have the ability to do that, and you left it, and you are here now. Hmm? Fire these people. See, a pinch of salt spoils even, pure milk, a ball of pure milk, a pinch of salt. Fire these people fast. That's why I told you, when it comes to decision making, fire fast, hire slow. Next, why? What is your role above all the team? What are you doing? What are you doing above all the team members? What are you doing? Check that. That's important. Check that. Next, last one. Z. Zealous to be the best. Have that zeal to be the best in whatever you are doing. If it's your company you are representing, make sure your company is the best. If it is your team you are representing, make sure your team is the best. If it is you as a leader you are representing, make sure you are the best. Don't miss out on that. Getting it? Very, very important, that you keep track of all these things. A to Z, you have 26 days in a month. Make sure, that you practice all these 26 elements every single day. You see, there'll be such a tremendous change, at your workplace also. People will love you for that. People will love you for that. I don't want you to miss on this. Where's that? Yes. Every day, 26 days you have in a month, I mean, working days, because I follow, biblically. So 6 days you shall labor, and seventh day you shall take rest. So if you exclude, 4 Sundays also, if you are a leader, you cannot be working like, hey, it's Columbus Day, it's Labor Day, let's take off. Take off, spend time with family, but somewhere deep within, that internal wiring should keep happening. Oh, fine, I have that client, I have this problem at my workplace. I think we can figure it out, like this. Let me spend some time, researching on that. So constantly, you must be, that problem solver, that solution provider, hope creator. How I can fix that problem? See, there are many people today who are ready to create problems, but be the one who can provide solutions. That's very, very important, my dear friend. I've changed it for you. W, let's call it as workplace harassment, whether by man or whether by women. There have been, cases wherein women are also abusing men. Now, Section 498A is one such classic case. Atul Subhash, he had to commit suicide. That's a marriage case. He had to commit suicide for him not to prove himself guilty. After that, Our legal system woke up, and then they started making, all the changes in our law, in our constitution, and all. Take care. As a leader, you are responsible for everything that's happening. Take care. And be a good minister to your king, the place where you are working. And if you are a small business, you are a practicing chartered accountant, know that you are the king and you are the leader. आप ही राजा हो, आप ही सेनापति हो. You are the commander and you are the king. So make sure that you do your role properly. We all have a long way to go, my dear friend. Not every day is the same. Sometimes you have to be tough. You have to be tough. God bless you. Let's get into the